A lot has changed in China since the bad old days of Chairman Mao and bicycles. And now it's one of the largest auto markets on the planet, which makes the Beijing Motor Show especially significant. Here's what went down in Chinatown. The commies are not supposed to love flash and bling, but the world's changing and so are the Reds. Thusly, the Beijing Motor Show has over the years become one of the world's most awaited auto shows, and the reason is simple. China is one of the fastest growing car markets in the world, and we'll just refrain from saying the biggest because we don't want the commies to feel bad. So, the 2012 Beijing Motor Show is one of the most important global auto events, but we were there to gawk. The Germans were there too in full force. And depressed as BMW are by Audi's buyout of Ducati, they put broad smiles on their always game faces and formally showcased all three versions of the new 3 Series. Now we know that BMW have always had the knack for wooing people worldwide with their cars, and this time is no different. The new 3 Series is simply a wonderful piece of machinery. Subtle design, a new 8-speed transmission, 180 bhp for the 320 Li, 245 bhp for the 328 Li, and 306 bhp for the 335 Li. A 2920mm increase in the wheelbase and an all over 11cm increase in vehicle length are a few things that are exciting about the new 3 Series. And you have to say, that's a very nicely packed package. SUVs ruled the roost at the Beijing Motor Show, and following are the two hottest. Beginning with this, an SUV most of us will only dream about. Bentley put the EF9 on display and gave out a few under-the-hood details. For instance, there are 3 powertrain considerations: a 500 bhp 4-litre V8 twin-turbo, a V6 plug hybrid and a 6-litre W12 engine. The one on screen is a 6-litre W12 set to offer 600 horses, 800 newtons of torque with an 8-speed box, not to mention Bentley's signature luxury. All we can say is wow. And then the shocker. There's a new bull in town which has stunned all the bullfighters, tossing them on their unassuming backsides. Beijing welcomed the Urus into the world, and Lamborghini have outdone their first SUV attempt, have made the second one look like a chariot fit only for gods. Sounds a bit too much, we know, but this is one car that you can't simply stop gawking at. Hell, we're going to go ahead and call it the best SUV design in quite some time. Though Lambo has said it's strictly a concept and will not go into production before 2016, but a price of $200,000 has been announced in case it does, and we have a feeling that Papa Volkswagen will be itching to put Bentley's 6-litre W12 or 4-litre V8 under the hood and get this bull raging over the competition. Mercedes have the forever young thing going in their attempt to separate the old rich man's car from people's minds whenever they see a 3-pointed star. And to that end, they showcased a very solid contender that would upset stomachs of most rich old men, except the Pope, of course. The Mercedes G63 and G65 AMG still retain their signature 33-year-old design and do not shortchange in the name of new. The G63 is powered by an 8-cylinder, the G65 by a 12-cylinder bi-turbo engine. The instrument cluster and central console have been completely redesigned. And there's a set of new daytime running LEDs in the front and rearview mirrors that have design tweaks as well. And us? Well, we'll tell you that the new G-Class is a tank, the kind that can only be built in Stuttgart. Also in the Mercedes stall was the Concept Style Coupe, or the CLA as they're calling it. And this one looks like it could upset the stomachs of weak-bellied young men as well. Sporty, modern, masculine design and a new 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine, and puts out 211 bhp with help from a 7-speed dual-clutch autobox. What's more is that Mercedes intends to have it ready for market launch by 2013. Everything else apart, would you just look at those alloys? And that was our show for this week. We've had a great time making it. We hope you had a good time watching. Remember, you can catch the entire episode online at timesnow.tv or join the conversation at facebook.com/timesdrive. Till next week then, ta darling star.